This week we are sponsored by Prey, which is a game about being on a space station that is full of shape-shifting little alien guys.
Almost the box
They're called
quote.
mimics. I love the idea of just some guy who's like real upset. He's like, the space station's full of little shape-shifting things.
Little alien
but yeah, that's
guys.
kind of the key mechanic in the game is these things can turn into whatever, and you can, I think, harness them and turn into stuff. It's very exciting. I believe you get to play as a coffee mug at some point in the game. But we recently got...
sentence.
Yeah, we recently got some bad news on account of our Prey sponsorship. The IGN offices have been infested with mimics, and we're gonna see if Brian can spot them.
Ooh, I get to find them?
You can play along at home. This is going to be quite a lot of fun.
So this is like Where's Waldo, which I found out they call different things in different
Yeah, they
countries,
call it
like-
Where's Wally in the UK, which is very strange. But yeah, let's start things out. We actually we're big Bethesda fans here at IGN, and we in fact have a Fallout-themed conference room.
We do.
It's called Vault 101. So here's a photo of it. Brian, can you spot what's wrong with Vault 101? Something in here isn't right, and I think a mimic might be to blame.
In here? Can I find him? Is he behind the television in the upper right?
No.
No. Is he
no.
in the jukebox?
Now remember, they can shapeshift, so he could be anywhere. It could be anywhere.
Okay, is he the projector?
Now think about this. This is called Vault 101.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong?
Oh! The number's wrong!
Oh!
Oh!
He's a mimic! He's a mimic! It's disgusting! Kill it!
God!
Hit it with a shovel! It's terrifying.
This is like really
All right.
messed up highlights magazine.
Let's get the hell out of here. Okay,
I
so
feel like I'm at the dentist's office.
as we mentioned, again, IGN offices. We got a lot of this stuff laying around. Here's our nice hallway. You can see our Pip-Boy, and we've got our Dovahkiin there. Okay. We've also... We're moving the mouse cursor. The mouse cursor is giving too much away. Now, what looks out of place here?
Well,
you come here. You come to this office every day, and it's a totally normal place to work, as you can tell by all the terrified writing on the walls and the fact that we have fire extinguishers. What looks out of place here? Where could the mimic be hiding,
Well,
Brian?
the Vault Boy's got his thumb up, which is normal, but maybe there's something in his hand.
No.
Fire extinguisher is spelled correctly. You seem to have done good there. It says Fallout 4, which is true.
Yeah.
That's a name.
Yeah.
I have no idea. The bloody hands?
Oh. Maybe that's it.
Is
Maybe
it the
that's it. Normally, there are only 2 handprints there. One of those is a mimic, and it's a shape-shifting animal that lives in our office, and it's going to bite us.
Oh, that's totally different than like the misspelled. I don't know how many hands there are. That's way harder.
Yeah, you don't pay attention to the office around you. You got to
would I
keep
count the
constant
hands?
vigilance.
Do you
I
know
could
how
be a
many
mimic
bottles
and-
are behind us? Like 100, maybe 7, 2.
What if I think that would have been too challenging
Way
to
too
replace
hard.
that.
This is gonna
Now,
be hard mode.
here's
so
some of
fast.
our fun arcade games we have at work. You can see we've got Walking Dead Pinball, we've got Galaga, we've got the Tron, we've got that weird Taito bootleg cabinet thing.
That's Pablo,
Now-
the building maintenance man.
Yeah, Pablo's not a mimic. I don't think. If he was, that'd be too easy to tell because he's always walking around like carrying boxes and doing suspicious things with shovels and hammers and whatnot. Now, what's out of place here? Look at all these classic games. They've got all these bells and whistles, a lot of details.
Yeah.
A lot of things that could be going on. Something is out of place in this image.
Well, I know that The Walking Dead is definitely on AMC, and Galaga is spelled that way, I believe. Tron seems to check out, and the IGN sign. I think everything's fine in this picture, and you're trying to do a goof.
You ever played Galaga before?
Yeah.
How do you play Galaga?
I don't know, like with your hands.
Yeah.
Does it not look like whatever that is? That a different?
What's up with this?
There's 2 joysticks.
You got it, because one of them's actually a mimic. It's hiding in the joystick and turned into a joystick, and you can't. It's gonna bite you. Anyway, now let's get really challenging. Let's get weird.
All right.
Our colleague Andrew Goldfarb is a
Yep.
big fan of lots of cute little toys. He's got all these cute toys on his desk. Here's a photo of his desk. Look at all these things on his desk.
It's a weird desk.
Now, what's
Okay.
what's out of place here?
I mean,
Obviously, he
he's-
likes the amiibo. He likes little Captain America Tsum-Tsums. He likes the Persona stuff.
I
Clearly.
can tell what's at his. He's in his 30s and he collects Japanese girls' dolls.
the entire desk isn't a mimic, though. What's something's a little bit strange. Something's unusual. It's not what should be there.
That wolf. This
You're gonna
all
have to. I don't honestly know what half these things are. So
This looks so. No, all of this.
I'll
looks
give you.
weird.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Andrew is especially fond of little stuffed
Oh,
animals.
I see a Garfield.
You
I
got
see
it.
a Garfield.
It's a Garfield.
Yeah.
Mimic became a
I
Garfield.
Knew it. I knew it. Nobody would have a Garfield. He's not a cool cat.
Yeah, he hates Mondays. But so does Goldfarb, and that's why he wasn't. Actually, he's got strep throat. Feel better, Goldie.
I got dark.
Yeah. Anyway, now here's our desk. Obviously, here's kind of the challenge. This
Real
is-
manly desk for
this is-
adults.
Yeah, it's full of, as you can see, it's real tough boy American toys.
Real quick, the way the Hamburglar is standing in front of that Yoda statue in the bottom middle, it looks like he's like, oh!
Yeah, that actually does look really weird.
Okay, so
Okay.
this desk I look at every day. I
Yep.
should be able to understand.
Oh, you are in for a challenging
This
treat.
is very tough. Okay, so there's a bunch of R2s, a Jabba the Hutt, Max Rebo.
Want to clether to the monitor and see if you can get
Let's get in a little closer. Let's get a little.
I can't enhance it. I was going to.
not gonna get up.
Get up and go to the monitor.
I'm glued to this chair.
All right.
Like Stadler and
So yeah, we've got a lot of, obviously we collect our own sort of special things. I collect my Boba Fett's, you collect like, I don't know, Ponda Babas and Nintendo things and stuff.
Frogmen.
Yeah, a lot of weird frogmen, that's true.
This is tough, Max.
This is really
tough.
this is tricky.
Can I get a clue?
Does
Just give me a little clue.
that help?
Is that a Salacious Crumb?
Yeah, that's not Salacious Crumb.
Is he not supposed to be there?
No, he's over with Bulk and Skull in the lower left-hand corner. He's hanging out with Yellow Mega Man and that gold coin.
So wait, that's a different Salacious Crumb?
That's the exact same Salacious Crumb.
But you totally have that. You totally.
But he's not real because he's a mimic and he's on my desk and he's
That's
going
so
to bite my
cheating.
toys.
That's so cheap.
How is that cheating?
Because you would have a Salacious Crumb there. That's a thing that you probably have like 4 of
I
already.
don't have any Salacious
You
Crumb.
don't have any Salacious Crumbs? I'm going to buy you a Salacious Crumb. Everybody should have a few
All right.
Salacious Crumbs.
Well, there you go. So anyway, find the mimic. That's a fun little game. That was actually really fun to play.
That was hard.
Yeah.
I hope the game's not that difficult where they just go in a room and there's like a guy with like 8,000 toys.
He's got a bunch of like mimic plushies. You're like, oh, come on. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video with our silly Photoshops. We have a lot of fun making fake images appear real. You should check out my ideas for a bunch of Joy-Con color schemes I want to see. And we also did one where we made a bunch of celebrities who almost played X-Men look like actual X-Men. It's all very exciting. Trust me.